I'm always doing the Looney Tunes video game. I mean, I took a couple of days off from recording it, but that doesn't mean I stopped playing it. I took a couple of days off because I was very busy at work. Oh, it's up. It loaded, the game loaded. Oh, hello, friends, and welcome to Let's Play Looney Tunes World of Mayhem. If this is the first time you're seeing of me and I'm doing this voice, you're probably like, oh my god, what is wrong with this guy? I'm your host, Magic Man Mo. Oh my god. Alright, so a couple of things. I didn't mean to not record for the last couple of days, like over the weekend. The weekend was a busy one for me at work. I worked like not on YouTube stuff, like my actual day job, like 20 hours this week and a half. 20 and a half hours. It was a long weekend and I had other stuff going on in my life too. So it was just like I didn't get around to recording. And I tried to play as much as I could to try not to fall behind. I apologize that you guys didn't get to see some stuff. I will show you, before I forget, I unlocked a couple of new tunes. I don't remember which ones were the new ones that you guys haven't seen yet. I did unlock Ralph Wolf eventually. I did unlock, god dang it, I didn't want it to, come on, scroll darn you. Barnyard Dog, Marvin Fudd I unlocked. I don't know if I had Mr. Sam yet last time you saw me, but I haven't leveled them up. I left them down here so that I could remember what to show you. So I unlocked some new tunes. That's really exciting. I'm really excited about Marvin Fudd just because I like the look of Marvin Fudd. I think he's hilarious. I think it would be cool to get a Marvin Fudd, Elmer Fudd team up situation happening. I just think that would be kind of funny. We're gonna go ahead and I've got the same people that you've seen me using before working on their tasks right now because I haven't fully decided who to commit to for what I'm calling the big change, which I think is gonna happen somewhat soon. And I haven't decided what it's gonna be. I'm gonna have them just work on a 20-minute thing for now. The thing that the other thing that has happened over the last couple of days is that I did level up to level 32. I don't remember if I was level 30 or 31 last time you saw me. I am level 32 now. Really exciting. We don't have any more Acme D&D R&D to do right now, but the thing that I want to do soon is my main team, my main core team that you've been seeing me run with, Officer Yosemite, Police Dog Hector, Bugs Bunny, and Elf Daffy Duck. I want to change that team. And I don't know how long it's going to take me to prepare to do that. I'm going to go level up and tune up as many tunes as I can here in just a second. I've done it already a little bit. I've already done some leveling up and tuning up off camera, as you could probably see. Actually, if I go to my tunes again, if you've got a really keen eye for the changes, Bugs is now purple as well. I tuned up Bugs, and I think Elf Daffy got tuned up a bit as well. He's not up to purple yet, but he's got tuned up, as well as I leveled up some people up to like at least level 25. So I've got some people leveled up. I've been collecting experience potions and materials as best I can to try to get people bumped up as high as I can. But I'm really wanting to change this core team of 4, but it's going to be a while before I can do that effectively because they're my strongest team so far. As you can see, actually, if I go out on a fight, in fact, I'm really working on experience crate, so we'll go ahead and go after this one. My core team, my core 4, the ones that I've been using so much, over 10,000 power. That's really exciting. It's the first time I've had a team that has hit over 10,000 in power strength. So I feel like that's kind of like a really big milestone for the game, for me playing the game, for the team that I use. That being said, I do want to change this team sometime soon. And the reason I want to do that, and some of you in the comments have pointed this out. I've kind of pointed out some of the failings of this team not necessarily being a very strong team. Now, it's functional, it works, it does what it does. The only issue, really, is that it's just not the... It doesn't seem like it's the most effective. It seems like a lot of times when I'm playing against teams that are not as high a power level as me, I really struggle. So, like, right now, this is a team that's, like, roughly 2,000 power beneath me, so I'm not going to struggle too much. But the closer someone else gets to the same power level, so, like, if I was playing against someone else that was almost 10,000 power versus my team, it becomes a real struggle to win. And it probably should, because, you know, you're about on equal playing field, so I shouldn't be able to just crush everybody if we're at a roughly equal power level. Because that's the point of that number, right? So I get that. But I'm wondering, having looked at my team, whether or not I can get a greater advantage by switching out a couple of tunes. Now, the question becomes, and I haven't decided yet, I've not come to a full decision on this yet. I'm going to go ahead and plop this down here. I'm going to go back to my tunes so I can show you my tunes. I haven't decided if, because Elf Daffy, he's my healer right now. He's an okay support. He's a good support. He's rare. I actually like him a lot. He's just not super tough. I'm wondering if I should get Scout Leader Granny to replace him. Now, Scout Leader Granny buffs against other Scout allies. So she wouldn't be getting any synergy from the other three, like, at all. So that's not the most efficient use of Scout Granny. She's just a really good healer. Conversely, Sheriff Porky, who we've used before. Sheriff Porky is a healer, but he's not a great healer. He does heal your team for 80 health. I thought he did the healing over time. No, maybe he does 80 health. But he's a healer. He's not very powerful. He's not very strong. He's only got 231 health. He's just, I don't know if it's his defense or what. He just never seems to survive fights, but he synergizes very well with the two police officers that I have. And Bugs synergizes well with... I'm trying to click on it. It synergizes well with Porky Pig. So I'm wondering if I should go back to replacing Elf Daffy with Sheriff Porky, right? And that's the only change I make, or do I drop, and this is the scary thing for me, do I drop these two? Do I drop Yosemite? Do I drop Hector? And do I maybe even drop Bugs for a completely different looking team? So, going back to Scout Granny, do I go Scout Granny as the healer, and then because she synergizes with Scouts, do I get Scout Foghorn Leghorn as my defender, as my taunter, because he's got a lot of defense, he's got a lot of taunt happening. And then do I go ahead and work on, so like if I go to my forest tunes, do I get Elmer Fudd as another taunter? I have two taunters that way, and then maybe get another healer, like Fisher Cat Jr. Now, that's not the best synergized team. Like, Fisher Cat Jr. should really go with Sylvester, there might be a better synergized team. But my thinking is that if you have two taunters, I can alternate who's taunting and two healers to keep them alive. Maybe I'd have a really high defense team. I have to move my body. There we go. Would that be a decent team? It wouldn't be a very high attack team. The other thing I could do, I could like try to get who does Marvin Fudd? He's got a rivalry with Bugs. He doesn't have a benefit. But like if I had a lot of attackers instead, oopsie, that's what I meant to click. If I had a lot of attackers instead, like so what if I did a team that was like Bugs Bunny, Daffy Hood, Kachutha Sam, and then it would have to be another really good healer. So I'm trying to figure out. Basically, I'm trying to figure out my life here. I'm trying to figure out what team makes the most sense. And to do so, I think one of the things I can do is start tuning up and leveling up as many tunes as evenly as possible so that I can see relatively who's strong versus who and that sort of thing. So I'm going to go ahead and actually, before I do this, I'm going to go ahead and fill out... They stole my crate already. I'm going to go ahead and do this last crate battle just to get the timer started on it. I'm going to do that, but I'm going to spend a little bit of time today tuning up and leveling up everybody I possibly can. Instead of saving materials, instead of saving experience potions for specific tunes, I'm going to go ahead and kind of evenly distribute everything that I have right now. And I'm not probably going to make a lot of progress because you can spend a lot of stuff very quickly, and I fully expect that, I fully understand that, I get that. But I'm going to try to evenly distribute everything as I can. Kind of like, if you're familiar with like Dark Souls, do a mundane build with all my... Did you just annihilate... Well, you know what? Everyone attacked Elf Daffy. Everyone... This is part of the problem that I have with Elf Daffy. And this doesn't happen a lot. But if everyone focus attacks on Elf Daffy, he gets knocked out really fast. Now, I could taunt with Hector to keep the focus on Hector, but I don't like taunting with Hector until after I've put the counter on him. That's kind of the huge synergy between Hector and Yosemite, is that I want to get those counters up, then taunt, so that Yosemite can heal Hector when he takes damage. But that means it takes 2 turns to actually get Hector to start doing the taunting. So in that time, a lot of damage can happen. And with Elf Daffy, I liked starting with the speed boost, but I am starting to debate whether or not the speed boost is really worth keeping. The other thing with Elf Daffy, so his speed boost is okay, but I use a lot of that speed boost, and I think does he give attack up too? No, it's just speed. We use a lot of that just to get all the support things rolling. I'm not doing a lot of attacks early on because I'm doing all of the different support moves, and I'm doing the counter, and I'm doing all of that. I don't get a lot of attacks in. This is the other thing with Elf Daffy that concerns me, is that when he starts the battle, he has Intimidating Presence as a passive ability. I think that's, which one is that? It's not showing up down here, but he has it. I have it unlocked. That's what these defense downs that the entire enemy team has, is that Elf Daffy's Intimidating Presence gives everyone 2 defense downs at the beginning of the match. But I'm not attacking anybody at the beginning of the match. The only one that really attacks anyone at the beginning of a match is Bugs. I either do the stun if there's an Elmer or a Daffy out, or I do the presence attack. But that's the only person really doing anything. Everyone else is just setting up for the attacks. And by the time everyone's ready to actually do attacks, the defense downs are done. Like, the turns are over. God, everyone attacked Hector this time. I wasn't ready for that. And this is part of the problem that I have, is that I feel like I'm spending too much time early on preparing for attacks, and I'm wasting Elf Daffy's defense downs. That's where, again, with Scout Granny, and I keep bringing up Scout Granny because I really like Scout Granny. The thing with Scout Granny is that she has a passive buff at the beginning of the match that buffs my team, as opposed to debuffing the enemy's team. And I'm wondering if that would be, I don't remember what the buff is. I don't remember what it is. It might be defense. Did I just... Freaking Hector got knocked out. I do the autoplay when there's no chance of getting 3 stars. Because I don't care if I win or lose this match. I'm just trying to get crates. I'm going to win, it looks like. But that's the thing. That's why I'm considering changing out the healer for sure. At least the healer. But my question becomes... And a lot of you have suggested in the comments that I drop... I say a lot of you, just like a couple, like 1 or 2, honestly. But have suggested that I swap out Yosemite or Hector, or even both. There are those of you that don't suggest them. I like them a lot. But as you can see, I'm really struggling to pull off 3 stars with this current team setup. I think I can just pull it off with these guys. I think I can do it. If I focus on taking out Sylvester early and then their Yosemite, I think we can do this. Don't stun my Hector. That's so annoying. I need him. The thing with stunning, the thing that's really powerful with stunning people who can do counters is that you can't counter somebody while you're stunned. So it's a really good move on his part. Who's got less health? You got less health. There we go. And finish you off. You didn't get to have his turn. Now it's 4 on 3. I think we have this one. This one I think we have in the bag. I think we'll be just fine here. I'm hoping Gosmer doesn't do his taunt before I can knock out. Yeah, there we go. I was hoping I could knock out Yosemite before we. Oh yeah, Gosmer's so slow. His speed's so slow. He takes forever to get to his turn. See if we can knock out Sylvester. Is he gonna do a taunt? No, he's not gonna do a taunt. Perfect. Silly Gosmer, you should have taunted. You should have taunted. But you didn't. And now I'm going to knock you out. And you're not even going to get another turn. No more. There you go. That's what I'm talking about. That's the struggle I'm having. Alright, there's my 4th crate. I'm going to go defend that crate that I lost. And then I'm going to go do some tune-ups. We have to go do our daily missions, too. Not our daily missions, our daily goals, I think. Because there's like a difference now. Crate lost. God dang it. Did that person open their... I was going to go take revenge, and I think they... Yeah. They freaking got their crate back and opened it on me. How dare you? I'm trying to steal your crate. How dare you open that crate before I have the chance to steal it back? How dare you? I do have 1,000 gems. I can speed up crates, but like... I'm just saving them for like a really big purchase one day. I don't know what it's going to be. But one day I'm saving up those gems for something good. Something good's gonna happen. It's gonna be great. You're gonna love it. I don't know what it's gonna be yet. But we're gonna find out together one day. Here we go. Please don't knock out Elf Daffy. Please don't do it. Please don't. He's got a heal coming up soon. Yeah, get all those counters in. Gonna use the heal just to keep Elf Daffy alive. Again, it's like so much. So much of the time, it feels like Elf Daffy's trying to just save his own hide. I don't know why I did the stun attack on him. I just needed to knock him out, but it's okay. It's too late. I think we're gonna win this. I think we can get the 3 stars as long as people don't attack Elf Daffy. Finish off Sylvester. 4 on 1. I think. There we go. There's the 3 stars. There's my 4th crate. I've almost got a star crate too. I played a little bit of this last night. So I got a bit of a head start on some stuff. In fact, I need to go spend all this freaking energy that I have. I've got a bunch of energy. There's always... The game always presents you something to do, which is kind of nice. Let's go spend that energy while I'm thinking about it. Let's go to the world. What I've been doing with my energy, this is probably a waste of my energy and my time, but I've just been working on upgrading all the buildings that I have. Just all of them. Just upgrading all the buildings. So I'm just starting with the Forest Tunes buildings right now. And then I'm going to work on other tunes as well. Alright, so we can upgrade this. Upgrade! Ta-da! Look at that! Upgraded you. In fact, can I upgrade you anymore? I had some... Yeah, I've got some of these regular logs as well. You need 8 regular logs. Let's go get you 8 regular logs. Go into the campaign. Go into Act 2. Now, I could be spending these on other things, but the reason that I'm not sure what to spend them on is because I haven't decided which tunes that I want to focus on for the new team. So I'm going to go ahead and get some more logs. I'll get some more logs, and then we're going to go do some level up, some tune-ups. And we'll go from there. We'll see how far we can get with the tunes that I have. We'll see. We'll see. Do. There you go. I've got 15 more energy that I could spend. I'm going to just hang on to it for a little bit. I'm going to go to my tunes. So here's what we're going to do. Sales Duck Daffy's ready to tune up. So we're going to tune him up because we can. Once in a lifetime 4, basic attack, deal 120 damage to target enemy, gaining attack up for 3 turns if the target has taunt. This is the other thing. I could do since I do like Hector and Yosemite so much, I could do a town-based team. I could. Planned Obsolescence 4, passive skill whenever this tune attacks an enemy with taunt, it flips 2 to the 3 stat up. Nice. Limited Warranty 1, this tune gains sure critical for 2 turns and 15% turn meter. Special attack. What does sure critical mean? I guess that guarantees that I'll get a critical on the next one. That's a new ability. We didn't have that ability before with Sales Duck Daffy. Limited Warranty 1. Okay, neat. And we can't tune him up anymore, so we're gonna just stop right there. That's bumped him all the way up to right here, our 6th most powerful tune. We can also we can actually rank up Outlaw Foghorn. I forgot we could do that. I got enough pieces to rank him up a while back, and I forgot I could. We can't tune him up right now, so we're gonna just back out. I'm going to do all my tune-ups first. That puts Outlaw Foghorn up here, right next to regular Leghorn Foghorn. And who else? And all the other tune-ups are our regular tunes down here that we haven't tuned up at all. They just need like I've got over 1,000 TNT. I've got so much of it. All right, fire in the hole 1. Deal 28 damage to all enemies, inflicting damage over time. That would be actually a pretty neat one, damage over time. Doing a team that maybe consists more of WB tunes or even Avaluni tunes might be an interesting team. I just don't have very many that are leveled up and tuned up. Destabilizer 1, passive. This tune's attacks inflict defense down. Oh, just in general? Okay, I didn't know that about you. Fiery Works 2, deal 14 damage to 2 random enemies, inflicting damage over time from 1 to 2 turns. It's like, that's so weak, but he's just not leveled up or tuned up. And we can't tune you up anymore because I don't have any of those cameras. Lights, cameras, action. There's a forest. Okay, forest tune I can tune you up. Marvin Fudd, Doom Ray 1. Special attack, deals 78 damage to target enemy. Nice. Because I like Marvin Fudd. He's an attacker. This tune has 8% more attack. Let's do it. Disintegrator 2, deal 36 damage to target enemy, inflicting damage over time for 2 turns. Nice. Disintegrator Ray. Trigger Finger 2, passive. Whenever a tune is defeated, this tune deals 22 damage to a random Oh! I didn't know that about you. I didn't know that about you, Marvin Fudd. I guess I didn't realize that. I'm getting some ideas. I like that. I like Marvin Fudd a lot. But we need some gold leaves to continue that. Some farm tunes, how about Barnyard Dog? Surprise attack 1, special attack, deals 61 damage to target enemy, gaining attack up to all hidden team members for 2 turns. Huh. So that's very specific. Barnyard Dog is someone you'd want to have in a team with lots of people that can go invisible. Tank Buster 1 passive. This toon deals 15% damage to enemies with taunt. So you're good. So you're good against other taunters. Good, good. Hey There 2, deal 40 damage to target enemy, inflicting 1 to 2 attack down. Basic, kind of like a basic attack. Harebrained Scheme 2, special attack, deal 34 damage to all enemies gaining hidden for 2 turns. So he can go hidden himself as well. Okay, that's interesting. Surprise Attack 2, special attack, deal 63 damage to target enemy, granting attack up to all hidden team members. Okay, so that's the other hidden one that we did. So I'm guessing that would include himself. So he can probably gain from going hidden himself as well. So I wonder if him in a team of like Sylvesters or something would be a good move. Tank Buster 2, another Tank Buster, 20% more damage with enemies with taunt. Hey There 3, 40 damage, 2 attack down. Harebrained Scheme 3, 36 damage, gains hidden for 2 turns. And don't have enough milk for tune-up 10. So we're going to back up, and we can go ahead and do Ralph Wolf. Plan B1, gain critical chance up and hidden for 2 turns, plus 25% turn meter. Okay. So him and Barnyard Dog could go well together with the hidden stuff. Prowler 1, passive, while hidden, this toon has 5% more attack and speed. A lot of characters that can go hidden have abilities to make them better while hidden. Overtime 2, basic attack, deal between 46 and 62 damage to target enemy. There's a range there. Plan A2, special attack, gain 2 attack up and dodge chance up for 2 turns, plus 50% turn meter. That's kind of neat. I haven't dealt with a team that does a lot of dodge. So like Ralph Wolf, Penelope. Who else can dodge? Someone else has a good dodge. That would be an interesting team as well. A team that can do dodging. Plan B2, gain critical chance up and hidden for 2 turns, plus 50% turn meter. Prowler 2, while hidden, 7.5% attack and speed. Overtime 3, between 49 and 65 damage. I won't be able to get to 10. Plan A3, 3 attack up and dodge chance up for 2 turns. Okay. Gets a lot of attack up. And I don't have enough milk for any more tune-ups. Let's go to our city tunes. We've got a few of you. Let's go to Sam here. Bring It On 1, special attack. This tune gains taunt for 2 turns and inflicts attack down and critical chance down on all enemies. Okay. So that's kind of nice as a taunter. So that people can only hit you, but they'll be weaker now. Hardy 1, passive skill, 8% more health. Nice. Safecracker 2 deals 47 damage to target enemy. If the target is a town toon, this attack has 20% lifesteal. Kind of a very specific scenario. And again, I've been playing like with only one main core team, but ideally, if I have everybody tuned up and leveled up pretty equally, I can actually change up my team based on my enemy's team. And that would be the ideal best way to play, is to actually counter the opposing team. Just I haven't had everybody tuned up and leveled up enough to be worth it yet. But ideally, that is the ultimate goal, right? Shrug It Out 1, special attack, heal by 20% health and remove all negative effects from this toon. So he self-heals, which is nice for a taunter. If you're going to be taunting a lot, you can self-heal, which is good because he doesn't have a lot of health right now, but he's like level 1. Bring It On 2, this toon gains taunt for 2 turns and inflicts 1 to 2 attack down and critical chance down on all enemies. Okay. Hardy, 12% health. Safecracker 2, 47 damage, 25% lifesteal, but still only for town tunes. Heal 25% health instead of 20. Again, healing yourself would be very good. Can't quite get up to level 10 there, but we'll move on to Chauffeur Porky. Pile Up 1 deals 28 damage to target enemy. This attack deals double damage as the target is at full health. Oh, so you're good at attacking people for the first time, but also kind of weirdly specific. Invigorating Presence 1, passive skill, when a battle begins, grant all team members a speed up. Nice. Support tunes that have just beginning of the match boons are nice to have. Deals Spare Tire 2 deals 29 damage to target enemy and remove a speed down from all allies, if we have any. It's not something that comes up a lot, but it when it happens. Wanna ride 2. This toon and a random ally gain 3 speed up and 3 defense up for 2 turns. Nice. Speed ups are something where if you have attackers that you want to attack as often as possible, especially if you can combine that with toons that are already fast. I'm thinking of a team that would be like a speed team, and like Prissy, for example, can get really fast. I don't know who else is very fast, but a speed teams usually aren't very strong, but if you can have a lot of turns in often, that might be interesting. Pile up 2, deal 29 damage to target enemy, and double damage if at full health. Invigorating Presence 2, speed up for 2 turns, yes. Spare Tire 3, 31 damage, remove a speed down from all allies. And Wanna Ride 3, 3 to 4 speed up and 3 to 4 defense up for 3 turns. So not just 3, but 3 to 4. A chance at 4. And of course, Waiter Elmer. I think you're the last one that we can tune up right now. Finishing Touch 1 deals 40 damage to the target enemy. This attack does 30% damage if the target is below 50% health. So you're kind of a finisher. So Chauffeur Porky's like a starter, and you're a finisher. Got it. Interesting. Well-rounded 1, passive skill, plus 2% attack, defense, and speed. Those numbers slowly add up, but 2% is just like, really? 2? Served 2, deals 31 damage to the target enemy and gives critical chance up to a random ally for 2 turns. Get some crits up. What's Cooking? Passive skill. Whenever an enemy is defeated, heals all team members for 12.5% health. If that enemy was a rabbit, the team also gains 2 defense up for 2 turns. This is the problem with Waiter Elmer. I don't ever want a toon to be defeated. The objective is always to create a 3-star team. So that's kind of the problem I have with Waiter Elmer, is that's a scenario that I hope never happens. Alright. So we tuned up everybody we possibly can. Now we're going to level up people as far as we possibly can. I think I'm going to go ahead and start. Let's just start by getting everybody who's not level 20 up to level 20, if we possibly can. I don't know if we'll have enough experience potions to get there or not, but we're going to find out. Everybody we can get up to level 20, we'll get up to level 20. You're level 19. And again, the point of this, like I say, bloop, 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 is to kind of create that mundane build, to create a scenario where eventually every single toon combination is viable. There we go. I've got a lot of those large potions now, which is really nice. Super genius. You're level 19. There you go. And this will take a little bit of time, so just bear with me. See, you're only level 15. Let's see what you look like when we can get you up to level 20. There you go. A lot more power than you're used to. Nice. And that's part of the thing too, is I have a lot of toons that are really, really, really low level right now that I don't know how good they are because I haven't leveled them up very much. It's hard to compare and contrast when everyone's levels are so drastically different. Now, when we were way early on in the game, when we didn't have very many toons to keep track of and take care of, it was kind of easy to keep track of, you know, making sure everybody was being leveled up relatively the same and kind of keeping track of everybody. But now that we have so many, and everybody requires so many materials and so much experience potions to level up, Barber Bugs, level 4. Give you a couple of these big potions to get you boosted up quickly. There you go. Barber Bugs from like level 4 to level 20. That's a big jump. That's a big boost for Barber Bugs. Good work. Alright, and Monster Foghorn, level 1. Let's get you boosted up. There we go. Those like extra large experience potions are so good. They're so good. Monster Foghorn went all the way up to here. That's so good. That's so great. Barnyard Dog. Let's see where you end up. Let's drop a couple of these on your butt. There you go. Wait, is Barnyard Dog an attacker? Oh, he's a rare attacker. Doesn't he have a taunt? I thought you were a defender. What's your attack and stuff? 83, 81, 245, 48. He doesn't have, for an attacker, he doesn't actually have a lot of attack. Just putting it out there. Ralph Wolf, let's boost you. I am slowly running out, and by slowly I mean quickly, running out of those really large potions. There we go. Because you're a high attacker, too. You're a rare attacker. Okay, interesting. Moving down to Mr. Sam. Handmaiden Granny. I saw she is just constantly like at the bottom of the barrel, too, which is kind of a bummer. Not a very powerful tune. Which, granted, I talk a lot about power and power levels. But there is something to be said about making sure that the team itself synergizes really well, and the power level number itself isn't all important, isn't like all encompassing. It's good to keep that in mind as well. If you can get a good team together that works well together, you can make up a lot of difference in power. But like I say, it can't be ignored either. All right. There we go. I'm gonna get everybody to level 20. It's actually gonna happen. I wasn't even entirely sure I was gonna get there. Marvin Fudd, I like you a lot. That's my last extra large. There we go. Marvin Fudd. Because you're a rare attacker as well, Alien Hunter. He's a hunter type. I think I have... How many hunter tunes do I know I have Hunter Yosemite. Is Fudd considered a hunter as well? He's considered a hunter. I could make a hunter team. I'll have to look into seeing if a hunter team is viable. Elmer Fudd, even at level 20, actually. I'm not Elmer Fudd. Marvin Fudd is not super high in power, actually. All right, and Wader Fudd. And I'm hoping all of you aren't ripping the hair out of your heads going, why would you do this? This is a terrible idea to get everyone to level 20. But I think ultimately, it's good to get everyone closer to the same level so that I can kind of see where everybody realistically stands relative to each other. So this is a good start. My next goal, I want to keep trying to get experience potion crates and continue trying to get everyone up to level 25, then everyone up to level 30. It's going to take a long time. It's going to take a lot of experience potions, but I think that'll be a good start to creating a better combination of possible teams, is what I think we're going to do. All right, we're going to back out of this for now because I'm very low on experience potions at this point. And my world, we're all done with these. We can go get some more of our dynamite back. I'm going to go ahead and have them start doing the 2-hour one next. Get some more anvils in here as well. Because I've got plenty of dynamite. It's just, I don't know how many of the fine dynamite I have. I didn't look, but I haven't really had to worry about it. I've collected so many. I'm doing just fine in that realm. Anyway, we're gonna go back to home. We're gonna go back into here because someone is stealing our crates. Give me those crates back. You're not allowed to have them. You're not allowed to have them. They're mine now. They belong to me now. I just dribbled some coffee on me somehow. I don't know how I dribbled. All right, do some speed up. Again, this is my sort of best powered team so far, but again, it's gonna have to change sometime. It's gonna have to change sometime. Boo. Yeah, I don't know who it's going to be. I don't know what the new team's going to be, but I am planning on doing a new team. Don't know what it's going to look like. And I would love suggestions. If you guys have suggestions about different team combinations, leave them in the comments. Let me know what you think, because I am down to hear it out. I know a couple of you have been making some suggestions about what not to do, but more suggestions about what you think would be a good team. Let me know. Alright, Bugs is almost dead. We need to do our taunt. Ah! Yes, get those counters in. Yes, get a counter in. Yes! I do love counters. I do love being able to do a billion freaking counters. That's really cool. That's really nice. You got less health. Ah, almost got him. Yeah, being hidden won't save you now, Sylvester. It's not gonna save you now. You can't hide from me. I see you. I see you hiding there. I'm gonna go get this other crate back. We gotta go do our daily challenges. We have to go do that. I'm quickly running out of time. These episodes are always so long. These episodes are so long. I can't imagine if anyone actually watches all of it. For those of you that watch through the whole thing to the end, you're the real MVPs. You are the realest of MVPs. You guys know where it's at. All right, we're gonna stun you, and I think we're gonna do some defense up. We're gonna do some counter up. We're gonna do. We don't need to do any healing, so we're not gonna bother. We're gonna hit FUD some more, and we're gonna do this. Ah, almost took FUD out. Almost took him out. I'll have Hector do that. I'm gonna go ahead and beat Fisher Cat Jr. over the head with a stick. Ah, you did your freaking healing. I didn't realize Fisher Cat Jr. had his turn next. I thought it was gonna be Hector. I guess I wasn't paying close enough attention to the purple bar. I thought it was gonna be Hector. Hector was gonna finish off FUD. Then it was gonna be Fisher Cat Jr. I goofed a little bit on that. I goofed a little bit. My bad. Get that counter in. That sweet, sweet counter. Luckily, it's not gonna cost me too much because they're just not dealing enough damage to this team. Every now and again, my team is pretty darn solid with the counters and the defense and everything. Every now and again, we're pretty solid. But again, I think their team is like 7,000 power, so like we should actually be able to blow them out of the water. We should be able to, and I don't know that we are. Yay, 25 stars. I can go unlock that next star crate. That's the other thing too. I'm really contemplating making a good attacker team made out of Bugs Bunny, Daffy Hood, Kachutha Sam, and somebody else that I haven't decided yet. They don't necessarily synergize well with each other, but they're all really good attackers, so I'd probably want those three and then some really good healer. And just seeing how far that can get me, that might be interesting. At least interesting. If not the best, at least interesting. I'm gonna go do a reatomizer. I don't know what we have available. We still have the Beep Beep one going on right now. Molecular, farm, support, regular. The Beep Beep thing. Oh, there's an epic reatomizer now. What is it? Contains 9 to 15 epic tune pieces? That's new. How long has that been there? Well, now I'm tempted to do that. The Beep Beep event is almost over. The Beep Beep event we didn't get to take part in very much because, as you can see, why did I click on you? The Beep Beep thing, we only had the 3 people. And even with them up to level 20 now, it's 4,000 versus 7,000. So we didn't do any of the Beep Beep stuff, which is a real bummer. That's really a bummer. I'll be honest with you. I'm a little bummed about that. The City Tune thing is almost over too, and I need to unlock 3 more City Tunes to get the last things, and I don't think I'm going to pull that off because it's too random. I'll tell you what, I'm going to do this epic reatomizer because I'm super curious. It's not a lot of pieces, but they're guaranteed to be epic. Because it's only 9 to 15 pieces. Should I do that? Okay, yeah, I got some Bugs Bunny, but I could also get a lot more pieces with the molecular one, right? And it has a chance for epics. Because that's 11, I just want so 21 altogether. And I actually got a good one there, 24 pieces altogether. It's about double. Now, I'm 2 Illudium. I could save for another epic randomizer. What's the better deal here? Now, granted, there's only 2 more available on the epic. Let me go get some experience real quick. Let me go get some experience. I'm going to go ahead and energize my randomizer. Not an experience, but some Illudium. Let me go get some Illudium real quick. I've got an idea. Kachutha, where are you at? Kachutha hides in this hole. I want to upgrade you. I need what? No, those are the special logs. I can't do any more of those until tomorrow. I was going to upgrade his house, but I can't do it. It's just not enough. Whose house do I need to upgrade right now? You? I need some more regular logs. Let's go do that. I think I've done all the regular log stuff except this one. We'll do that for a log, but mostly because I wanted 2 more Illudium. I'm gonna back up for a sec, go back home, go back to the store, go back to the Reatomizer. Should we do another epic one? I want to do another epic one. Because it looks like I only had access to 3 of them in the first place, and I don't know if it'll be here tomorrow, if it's limited time or not. We'll see if that shows up tomorrow, but I did that twice, got some epic pieces that, you know, are rare. They're more rare to get. Alright, that's a thing. Let's go do our 3 challenges. We have the Despicable one, which will give us some fine dynamite, some fine TNT. I can bring any Despicable tunes. That team would look something like that. I could put Elmer Fudd in there instead of somebody. Let's give this a shot. Let's give this a shot. We probably won't win. We're underpowered. That's a really weird team combination. That's a really weird team combination with Sales Duck, Daffy, and Kachutha in there and everything. What do you do? I forget. This is the sure critical for 2 turns and 15% turn meter. I guess we can do that. I don't know if he's even going to survive that long, though. You're taunting, so I'm just going to do that because why not? Yep, Sales Duck Daffy didn't survive. Sales Duck Daffy's just not... He doesn't have a lot of health. That's his problem. Yeah, this isn't going well. Yeah, I don't know enough about... Oh, he's not taunting anymore. I didn't have to attack him. He's got all that defense up. I don't want to taunt with you because you don't have any health anymore. Well, I'm going to go ahead and try to finish Hector off because his defense ups are gone. Didn't quite make it. We're definitely not going to win this. We're just definitely not. We'll let them finish that up. Yeah, I'm underpowered. That wasn't a good team. That wasn't a good team. I'm underpowered for it. I'm going to take the guaranteed victories with the daily challenges for now. Eventually, as I continue to level up all my tunes, eventually we'll get there. But I'm just going to go ahead and take the auto wins here, since we've already 3-starred that. I think maybe I could pull off a win with Battle 2 if I did some more level ups, but I'm going to go ahead and hang on to my experience for now. I'm not in desperate need of more fine dynamite. It's really not a big deal. Regional Traveler, however. So this is the thing. Regional Traveler is where I can get all these really nice regional materials. But I don't know what tunes I want to focus on. I'm thinking I probably want... Oh, these aren't even the fine dry leaf. Oh, these aren't even actually the special ones. These aren't the really good ones. I don't know what tunes I want to focus on. I do like that it tells me which tunes need certain materials. You know what I might want to do? I kind of want to unlock these later stages. What's the power on this? 6,400. Bring any farm tunes. What are my farm tunes? So, like, I could do Hector and Porky and Prissy and... we're not even quite at 6,000. We might be able to pull off a win here and at least unlock the next act. Let's give it a shot. That's my highest power. Probably not the best tune combination. I haven't dealt with a lot of farm tunes before, so I'm not entirely sure what the best team... Prissy's already been... really? You're gonna knock Prissy out already? God dang it. That's so annoying. I'm gonna go ahead and start the healing process, because it's healing over time. Target enemy granting attack of hidden. 59 damage to all enemies gaining hidden. 66 damage to target enemy. I think we need... let's get rid of Scarecrow first. And let's do... This will gain taunt. Let's do that. I needed to get taunt up before I lost Prissy. I just never got the chance. Man. Oh, Hector's already almost dead. This is not going well. This is not going well. This is bad. This is bad. We're being annihilated. We're being destroyed, man. Wow. This has become a lost cause. This has become a lost cause. It's not good. It's bad. It's bad. It's 4-on-1. Not good. All right, we'll take the defeat there. I don't think it was a good team. I don't think it was a good team combination. But the thing is, I don't know who I would have replaced those team members with. Who did I have available? I could have done Scarecrow Sylvester, Ralph Wolf, Petunia, and Porky work well together. I think we just need to get higher levels. Because I am dealing with a bunch of 20s versus 28, 22, 23, 26. Yeah, I think I'm gonna hold off on that. We'll have to come back to that another time. What materials do I want to go get though? I'm thinking let's do some of this, at least one of those, because I'm really contemplating. I'm really debating whether I want to do a forest-based team with Scout Granny. Is Daffy Hood considered forest? I don't know if he is or not. But Scout Granny, maybe Fisher Cat Jr., them both being healers, and then maybe 2 good attackers or something like that. Because like Foghorn Leghorn's a good defender. I'm really thinking Scout Granny, Fisher Cat Jr., Scout Foghorn Leghorn, and maybe just Bugs or something. I'm really debating doing a team like that, and they need leaves. You know what? Let's do a couple of leaves. This might not be the best idea, but hear me out. I'm not entirely sure what I'm gonna what I want yet. We'll do some leaves to finish off that daily, and I think that's all my daily challenges complete. Yeah, that's all of them. I think that's what I'm going to focus toward, is some forest tunes for now. And I'll be listening to your guys' comments and reading your guys' comments and seeing what you guys think. And I will be continuing to try to level up and tune up as many tunes as I can to create as many possible combinations as I can. Let's go to Spin the Wheel. It's been several days. It's been several days since I looked at you. I got like 9. I've got 9 daily tickets that I've acquired that I haven't been spinning. Barnyard Dog. See if we can get anyone ranked up. I don't know how many people are even close to ranking up. Sales Duck Daffy sure isn't. Who else we got? Waiter Elmer. I would like to get some pieces for some tunes that I don't have yet in the city, in the city area. Master Venger. Sheriff Porky. I don't think it's gonna happen. I don't think I'm gonna unlock any more city tunes here. Waiter Elmer. Halfway to tuning up, or ranking up, rather. Waiter Elmer. Lots of Waiter Elmer. Lots and lots of Waiter Elmer. Sheriff Porky some more. I do like the idea of getting Sheriff Porky back onto the team, though, but he's just not very good. And then some more Officer Yosemite, who is, again, literally my most powerful tune. Now, I do have 1 golden ticket. I think I'm going to save it. I'm going to save it, see if I can get another golden ticket sometime in the future, and spend it on like another event or something. So I'm just going to hang on to the 1 golden ticket that I have. I can also go do some energy stuff, because I've got a bunch of energy. I'm going to go into the town and get some bricks for 20 energy, I think. I'm going to do this. I don't really need bricks. I'm going to go ahead and get some. I don't think Act 3, that's still on Act 2. Yeah, let's go ahead and get some bricks for the town, because after, once I figure out what tunes I want to focus on, then I'll focus on those tunes. But for now, once I'm done upgrading all the buildings in the forest, if I still haven't decided what tunes I'm focusing on, I'll start upgrading buildings in the town and just kind of working my way up that way until, again, once I've decided to focus on some tunes, I'm going to work on upgrading as many buildings as I possibly can. So we'll do some bricks for some town buildings. I don't know which ones yet, but just spend the energy so that's not sitting there doing nothing. And we did collect 150 regional materials, so da-da! There's 1 more day and 2 hours on the Beep event, so there's some more of this stuff I might be able to pull off before the end of that event, but I'm not super optimistic. Like 500 featured tune event pieces! Nice. Again, there's more here, but I don't think I'm going to be able to accomplish all of it before we go. I would love to do the 250 regional materials and unlock... Oh wait, Gridiron Gosmer? Oh, I've unlocked Gridiron Gosmer! Look at you! Activate him! Oh look, we unlocked Gridiron Gosmer! Yay! I didn't think I was gonna get to it. I didn't realize I had enough. I didn't know I had enough. I want to tune you up right now. Touchdown Dance 1 passive. Whenever an enemy is defeated, this tune gains 20% turn meter and speed up until the end of battle. Whenever an enemy is defeated, that's really nice. I like getting buffs for defeating people, not for being defeated. Hasty 1, passive skill. When a battle begins, gets 20% turn meter, so he gets a boost at the beginning to get started. Go Long 2, deal 44 damage to target enemy, removing 20% turn meter. Nice. Removing turn meter is kind of nice. It's not, like, amazing, but it's kind of nice. And then I can't get up to level 5 because I don't have that fire hydrant, so we can't do Monster Blitz. But we can go ahead and try to level you up to 20, since everyone else is. Oopsie, I didn't mean to go that far, but we'll do it anyway. Look at you! A beefy linebacker with his eyes on the prize. Once he builds momentum, good game, it says. Okay, attack, defense, good defense, health. Got a lot of health, good speed. Epic defender, monster, athlete. He's a town tune, in fact, which is kind of interesting. Okay, nice. And what the heck? Can I tune up bugs right now? Oh, I can. I can tune you up. Oh, you just needed some needed some of these dry leaves to tune up? Well, sure. Passive skill. Give him 20% more attack. Why not? There you go. Now I need some golden leaves. It's gonna be a while before I have enough golden leaves. Can I tune up more people? Oh, I can tune up more people. I acquired some more stuff. I can go ahead and tune you up some more, apparently, because I got some of those skulls. This land has owners 1. Special attack grants 2 counter chance up to your team for 2 turns. Wait, to the whole team? Oh. Oh, I like that a lot. Oh, I like that a lot. Grants 2 counter chance up to your team for 2 turns. This gives me ideas. This gives me ideas. This gives me ideas. I'm gonna remember this, Outlaw Foghorn. I'm gonna remember this. Magic Man Mo will remember this. Backup 3 passive. Whenever an enemy taunts, attack that enemy for 62 damage. Nice. Tank Buster 3 passive. Deals 25% damage to enemies with taunt. Oh, I can't do that. I don't have enough attack boosters. Foghorn, you're an attacker, bird. You have a relationship with Outlaw Sylvester. I might try to get like a police/outlaw team with Yosemite and Hector, and then like Outlaw Foghorn and Sylvester. There would be no healer on that team. I don't know, but with all the counter ups and all those free attacks, I'll keep an open mind. I'll keep an open mind about that. Probably not a great idea, but I love the idea of getting lots and lots of counter ups and making every time they attack me a bad idea for them. I like that idea a lot, actually. All right, is there anything else that I wanted to do before I wrapped up this episode? I did another quest, collect 40 tunes. Ta-da! I got a new title for it. What was it? I didn't click on the title. I've actually got 2 new titles. I did unlock Scout Leader at one point. I don't remember how. That was from when I did all the acts and all the forest missions, I think. And then now the Collector. Ooh, I'm gonna stay as Looney, because we are, of course, the Looney Lark lads as our alliance. We almost have the next crate up. We need literally 5 more stars. We're gonna have to do that soon. But how's the bank holding up? Dude, look at all these defender rewards I have. Dot. There's so many trophies lost. So many trophies lost. We are in, I think, I got some trophies for that one. We are in Silver League 5 now, I think. I kept getting promoted to 5 and demoted to 6, and I went back and forth for a while. But I think we're in Silver League 5 right now. Wow, look at all these. I didn't realize I had so many. It's been a while since I did this. And collected my fine TNT and my pennies, some of my cash here. Oh, I remember there was one more thing I wanted to do. I wanted to go to the world and build all the houses for people that didn't have any yet. Oh my god, how many of these are there? I didn't realize there were this many. Holy cow. Holy cow. I didn't know. I didn't know. No, okay, I'm gonna screw. How many? Okay, we're almost there. I'm like for real though. For real though. Okay. There we go. I'm gonna go out of here. I'm gonna go to the world because I know there's lots of tunes. If not lots, at least a few that don't have homes. like gridiron Gosmer here that I'm gonna have to. No, I need to trying to click on gridiron. Get out of the way, Hector. Hector, get out of the Hector. Hector, get out of the way. Hector. Can I please click on gridiron? Hang on. Where's his head? Where's his head? Gridiron. Gridiron. Where'd you go? Gridiron. There you are. There we go. Restore. That'll do. That'll be a fine place for a house. I really don't care where the houses go, like at all. Barnyard dog, you need a house, a dog shed, if you will. Anyone else that I've unlocked lately? What is this place gonna be? None of my city tunes have houses yet. That's fine. Opera, yeah, sure. Financial center, yeah, sure, that'll do. That'll be great. Anyone else that needs a house? Anybody else still need a house? I think we're okay. I think that's everybody. There's one more exclamation mark on the world, so there's somebody that still needs a house. Who needs a house? Where you at? Who needs a house? You get a house, and you get a house, and you get a house. I don't see anybody that needs a house, so I'm not entirely sure. I don't see... I can't go to space yet. And... oh, maybe in the Avaluni place? No? I don't see anybody. I think I got everybody. Normally that exclamation mark over here means someone needs a house, but maybe I can just upgrade a house and I didn't bother. Okay, I think that's everything that I needed to do. The one thing that I don't... well, why did I click on you? Toon Store. The one thing I don't think I did was the free crate. And that's going to do it for this episode. I'm going to get some more energy that I'm going to need to go figure out how to spend. But that's going to do it for this episode. If you've enjoyed this video, it was a long one. I had more to get done than I thought I did. But if you enjoyed this video, please do all the things. But whatever you guys do, I want to thank you all so much for watching. And until next time, wash your hands. Leave your suggestions for Toon Teams in the comments below. Thank you. Bye.